clutch ending to the start of this game, going strong.
I think after that set, you're a lot more relieved. You know, you get to play another whole set, which I personally would call like it's less stressful than being in that situation that you were just in.
What's frustrating about Samus is two things for K. Rool. One, he doesn't enjoy how good she is at just keeping characters out.
Yeah.
Like the anti-air fair is very strong. What he really doesn't enjoy is how good she is at actually killing. Off of the grab, off of dash attack, off of either charge shot combos or just charge shot itself.
Yeah.
He likes living. Something that she does not facilitate. Yep. There's good use of charge shot. It's... Yeah. Oh! I forgot he had a... I used his character, forgot he had a reflector. Yeah, so you will not be seeing full screen. Blanc kind of gave that one to him, but alright. Doesn't kill him, just... He didn't play week 1. Blanc clearly did not play week 1 online.
I mean, I hope many people didn't because it was a rough time for sure.
I was the K-Rules. I will not lie.
You were the K-Rool?
No, Cafe's ready.
Oh my god, finally our third commentator for this hot K-Rool Samus set.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Cafe.
Went on a pretty good run, I heard.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Did you go Crom at any point against Craftus, or was it just Diddy?
I did. I shouldn't have.
Oh, okay. And wait.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
High percent SD from Blanc. Don't let that get to your head too much. Okay.
Hey, ooh,
Evens it up really fast, too.
this is a pretty, it's a pretty cool set or like matchup. It's Benoit and 808. I feel like this is kind of. I mean, Benoit's been around forever, but I feel like lately, like his results have been really popping off.
Yeah, this past 2 months or so, he started really picking up.
808. I mean. Maybe not the same extent popping off wise, but he's definitely kind of like coming back because he's like been around forever. He was like PR at the start of this game.
He was for a long time. He was like a college local only, just focusing on his studies.
Yeah, but he's been done, so he's just like, I might as well do this in my free time.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Not gonna kill.
Definitely not if the last hit fails.
Yeah, well, first of all, I didn't think I would have killed anyway.
Yeah. Me and Lito played against a lot of Samus in our day.
Yep.
This is where it can start feeling frustrating for K. Rool. One, he has to get off ledge and he'll probably take chip damage.
It's just, or he just dies. Or charge shot.
Or the charge shot warps to him, I believe is what I saw there.
Yeah. Normally it doesn't. There's something about K. Rool that made that hurt box much bigger to make the charge shot hit.
His head is very big.
That too.
As a way to counteract belly armor, it is only on his belly, and you should aim for his head. So the devs were like, well, we'll make the whole snoot like a circle. It's a very sensitive part of the alligator, as you know.
I mean, yeah, you can like close their mouths and they can't open it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone who knows him needs to text him not to jump into the air suck cannon. Oh, I figured it out.
Jump over it. Yeah, rough situation. Wanted to hit that downer through the ledge.
That's like the one situation where armor can be like kind of rough, is he ate both the hit and then the grab after for it.
Oh yeah, that's Samus especially is really good at that because of how like safe charge shot is. So there's a lot of instances where you can just kind of shoot the semi-charge shot and then get a grab if they armor it.
Yep.
It's like really strong.
Oh, we did see earlier 808 reacted to like a mid-stage charge shot just to reflect it real fast, so he won't be able to do these full stage like pressure, but
yeah, it's not the fastest reflector, so it's still the projectiles are very much in play, but it's always an option, which is good, especially as like a heavyweight.
And it's not like Samus is afraid of playing slightly in from mid-stage.
Yeah. Definitely has the tools to keep up at like most ranges against most of the cast.
I like the missile there. It would have been a safe way of testing if he was coming down with Nair.
Ooh,
and then regrab gets him killed.
I was gonna say I don't know if I agree with that like drop down charge shot, and he was just ready.
He was so sure he was gonna drop for the platform with gun instantly.
Yeah. That's how you have to play like as a heavy. You have to do that conditioning and
that's what I meant. Like he's really good at playing against the player.
Yeah.
As soon as he's getting the opportunity, I was like, oh, I can kill you now.
808, like as Cafe said, has been around with so long. Is at the point where he's like, if I figure out what you're gonna do, I don't care who you're playing. I'm gonna punish that.
Yeah. I think. Oh, you can go.
I was going to say, in that situation, he was kind of giving him those guns earlier, so I think anyway was like, well, I'm just going to like lean back and see if he's giving me like more opportunities, and a pretty big one was given.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think another interesting thing about these players too is just the philosophy, I think, because like Lito said, like 808's been around for so long, he's so experienced, so he kind of knows what to do. And in terms of the character choice, like 808 kind of sticking out with K. Rool. Like at one point he played Steve, but he's just like, I'm just going to go like the character I like, whereas like for Benoit was kind of the reverse. He played PT, and now he co-mains Samus Game & Watch, which obviously is more like kind of following the meta. So it's
Game
kind
Watch
of
definitely is the meta pick. His Samus was literally like on a whim one day. He was like, what if I just pick Samus?
yeah. But I think like Samus has some bad matchups, but it's like at worst it's like pretty good anti-meta.
Yes. Yeah, I would definitely agree.
Yeah. So
He picked up, one of the reasons he picked up Game & Watches, he got hit for the same thing, yeah.
Back, yeah.
the revenge.
Tried to do that in game 1, but didn't actually land it.
It's these projectiles are so good at specifically being anti-her projectiles from K. Rool. So they'll just eat them for him.
I don't know if he expected the bury, if he just got a hitbox out there. Maybe weigh the risk reward, but it was a really smart down tilt attempt.
Agreed. You don't get many opportunities to even throw that out as K. Rool, so.
Yeah. Ooh, and there it is again.
Good reflect there. Not quite getting there. I was afraid that early up he was going to get him killed, but was just out of position to punish it.
Really good spot dodge right there to avoid the grab, but then they would have killed the up throw on the platform.
You'll take that. It's not a full charge shot. You're not a fan of the rinse and repeat, but
Yeah, it's you kind of like, especially as like a big ass character like King K. Rool, you're gonna have to like take some damage at the ledge versus Samus. Absolutely.
I mean, I think one of the things that was like very defining for the way that 808 was playing last game is like he was willing to take a bunch of trades because he knows that he can live longer.
Yep.
Samus obviously a bit of a heavier character, so can also live relatively long, but still.
yeah.
Yeah.
He also has to be a bit more afraid of like just naring trades because like fair, of course, trade the multi, it's fine, but Samus Bear has like obscene numbers on even percent. You don't want to eat too many of those.
Yeah. Like the trades can work, and they work against a lot of other, especially even like other zoner characters. But Samus is so heavy that she can kind of just keep up with K. Rool, even like not as heavy obviously, but enough to where, especially when you have a deficit this big, where you can take those trades, and it can kind of after a while it'll just start favoring like the Samus. But
I think a big thing right now is in this game, he's reflected 2 charge shots from too close to be reactionary, which means Blanc has to think, okay, I'm telegraphing these somehow. I have to figure out what that is.
yeah, I was gonna say.
He is really struggling,
playing, yeah, playing really well right now at the ledge.
They do it.
Nice, gonna contest to the Zaire.
That was a really good way to bring this back into doable.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I was gonna say I think 808 definitely could have came back, but I would have expected it to be a lot more scrappy and a lot more kind of like last game where he was at a high percent and would have had to kill LeBlanc really early, but instead just really dominated Benoit's second stock.
You're right, he really did. You also see he's doing these bombs way higher than he normally does because he's a little afraid of getting knocked out of it by rotor, whatever it's called, propeller.
Played the ledge really well there. Didn't like I got hit obviously, but he was able to make it back. But I don't really know. I think he played a little bit too static in the corner, and now he's back in the ledge yet again.
No, 808 looking very experienced with this ledge trapping. Like, again, just avoiding every single thing.
Yeah, I think he's good at dealing with it, but at the same time, I do think he should be trying to put more effort into returning to center stage.
Yeah.
Yes,
'Cause-
I agree, because like this is working right now, but if you keep giving him these opportunities to kill you, like for regrabs, he's going to take them soon.
Yeah, and now it's like he's at 164, which is very close to, or might just be the up throw kill percent.
Especially if he starts tacking up rage, it will be.
Yeah, and 808. Okay,
I guess that's a way to
almost
get
got a
around
ledge
it.
slap situation, but roll from ledge up B.
Yeah.
Really good option to reset that.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, wasn't ready, didn't DI right.
Not best DI saw on some of those kills, but you know, it happens.
Okay.
I think I'm interested in seeing how both of them kind of change up how they play the ledge when they're the ones in advantage. Because I think, well, for a long time, 808 was really good at dealing with the way that McDonald was trying to figure out, like, okay, like, I'm going to bomb drop here, I'm going to wait for the downer because I think that you're going to, like, jump and hit you. But the up B from K. Rool and also just, like, up airing, anything like that has been getting through all of that. And on the opposite end, all of 808's ledge trapping has just been, like, I'm going to hold neutral B.
It's not to like to take away from him, but some of these Blanc has been giving him, yeah. But he's playing this wisely, like, well, I'm not going to throw out level 2 until you actually get past level 1 on this.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, got opt for Battlefield. I think this is a pretty good pick as the K. Rool player.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Got a lot of stuff from the platform.
He was living really long when he didn't, like, the only exception was that early F smash kill that got him off guard, so even bigger blast zones would help him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also usually just a good idea as a heavier character.
Yep. I don't know if that's ever truly true on K. Rool. I think he'll be able to armor out after the first or second up air in those low percent chains. That's another reason Battlefield would help him because he can't get carried up the sides.
Expected the shield, but if he was ready for that crown to come back, I think he could have killed him like at that percent with the back air maybe.
He's completely ignoring that ledge trap. Sometimes you just gotta hit through it.
Okay. Right now, this is a really even game. No one's really. I feel like 808's been in the corner more, but it doesn't matter. Gets
Yes.
the.
Sometimes, the crown armor just gives you a stock.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think for Benoit to come back, I feel like Benoit is like really good at kind of doing like the kind of like simple like ledge trap flow chart. But it's just kind of when you have to kind of make the risk for the kills, like you kind of have to do it on a heavy character because you don't want them to live too long. But I think that's kind of the Vortexes. They don't want to take that risk. They want to kind of keep doing their safe pressure.
I think one thing I like to see McDonald do just in general more with the ledge trapping is as opposed to just going for like instead of doing what he's doing right now, charge shot like in front of him.
Yeah.
And wait for the get up.
Staying grounded especially, because if he does this refresh and he's grounded, he can just detilt, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows of detilt.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm
he,
shocked
like,
that didn't confirm.
Oh, and wow, that's going to kill.
Yep.
Very surprising, honestly.
I think that with that much rage, I think would really play a factor.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying before. Like, you kind of have to prioritize, like, okay, this guy has to die. Like, he's just going to... I think, yeah, I don't really agree at all with letting him just come back like that. Because now, yeah, 177%. Even if you get a kill, like, you have like a whole other stuff you have to deal with.
You have a lot of never trading with K-Rool to get through to make this comeback now.
Yeah. I think people have like a belief. Oh my God! Wait.
There it is.
That's actually just gonna kill. I was gonna say people have like this understanding that like based on which game you started with, it kind of determines how you play that situation when you're at ledge. And people who like kind of just start with ultimate only want to ledge trap. Like many people are afraid of going off stage and actually hitting people, and like that's what's hurting McBlanc right now, because 808 has been the one willing to just jump out and like do things here and there, even if they don't actually hit, putting the pressure, knowing that like even if you're off stage, I'm not gonna let you like just commit to your like options that you've been doing all this time.
Yeah, you still have to recover. You have to work for the recovery alone, Ransby. I think McBlanc, part of that is Samus, sometimes the ledge trapping is so strong, he feels it, but against K-Rool, he's noticing you gotta put more pressure on, I agree.
Yeah, you get so like used to and comfortable with the options you've been going for that obviously becomes harder to like break away from that habit, but I think he kind of has to, he wants to do better in this set against 808.
Great Nair call out there that should lead to more damage.
All right.
We are seeing how pressured McBlanc is feeling though with that up B.
That scramble, I think. Now it's going to reset again.
All right, yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, tries to bomb, almost dies for it. Okay.
Oh, is that gonna?
Nope.
That's a lot of damage.
Still, that was a good attempt. That's kind of what we were talking about too, where it's like you kind of have to just go for the plays, right?
Yeah. Even what you were saying earlier, where like if you're gonna drop bomb, just like drop it and like let it drop off the ledge. Like don't keep it on the corner.
Or at least dropping
also,
it.
dropping a bomb from ledge is so good with this K-Rool because of the way his up B works. Like I don't.
He's doing these like full hop bombs too, which is not as generous as a timing to get the. I was afraid that would kill.
He's definitely
not gonna lie.
like simplifying the ledge trap a little bit too much, and it's because, like Lito was saying, it's like, well, in theory this is what should work, but in practice, like there's so many variables that you really should be trying to play more by feel in a lot of these instances. Even if like K-Rool on paper like has nothing that he can do to deal with this, like you should still be mixing it up more because 808's gonna find something, and he has been. And again, like just gonna come so much earlier.
Another thing, I'm like realizing now one option that McDonald has against K-Rool holding neutral B at that platform. Why don't you just like jump there? Jump there can just like, even if it doesn't actually hit K-Rool out of it, like you're getting damage and you're actually avoiding being in that like wind box pulling you in.
Maybe he's a whoa.
A lot of damage in just that situation.
That was a great up air. He might be afraid of going for something committal like that because that's how he lost the first game. If he thinks charge shot's just about like a similar commitment to Zaire.
Yeah.
But I agree, he shouldn't just be giving away that option of pressure.
Yeah.
This is a very aggressive stock from LeBlanc. He does not want to be falling behind this game, clearly.
Yeah, no. 808 found himself going. Wow.
Nice
Great defensive play there.
Throw.
I've seen what you're saying. He's very willing to go out there and pressure it. I think that part that's helped by is LeBlanc is not threatening these recoveries.
I think that should have been enough smash. I was not sure that doesn't kill there.
Whoa! If he knew that could happen, he got a sick bear.
Yep. Where in that situation again.
Yeah.
Okay, actually responding to it properly, and 808 not gonna die just yet.
I'm shocked that didn't kill.
I'm
Yeah.
also shocked. Oh, good cover.
See?
Literally, even if it hit once and didn't actually kill, you can just see how much better that option is.
Yeah.
Yep. He's able to just squeeze ahead right now. A lot of Northeastern is coming alive right now for him.
Yeah, and all of
Absolutely.
it coming in for. Oh, 808's gonna go off stage. Yep.
And there he is trying to threaten these edge guards again.
Yeah.
Smart, waits the nair out, but doesn't quite get the landing. Like Blanc, I actually appreciate. So he got caught trying to grab these crowns and not going to stop.
Nice. And
See,
Wow, he ended that. Yeah, that's what I need.
exactly.
He wasn't
what we're
ready
talking
for it
about.
too, because that whole set he was like, oh, he just lets me come back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, as McBlanc ended the whole game, was he got caught trying to do some like grab timings with Crown and just messing them up. So I appreciate that he was like, I'm not gonna give you this again.
Yeah. Oh, what is? Have they been going PS2 this whole set?
What was that?
I think no, they've been going like mix of Battlefield PS2 for the entire set.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It makes sense. They both probably want to go to big stages.
Yeah.
They're both afraid of the other getting that early kill first on a smaller stage.
All right, we'll see. Finally, Game 5. Both players have definitely like adjusted so much better to each other throughout the set. So, final payoff for either player who ends up winning the set.
Yeah, it's really been quite a grind. And
That was really
See
good
how,
with
like, how
because he
this
knew
plays
he
out.
couldn't grab me after the ball came down. All right, burned his air dodge. Is he gonna go? I think
Okay.
he tried to set up a barrier.
yeah,
I
he
think.
tried to definitely link it up, but 808 gonna make it back.
No, just don't
Not
wanna do
quite
that.
timed on that nair.
The little runaway.
Hey, as long as he's not getting grabbed, it's improvement. Yeah, that's what I meant earlier. Crown will just eat it.
The small charge shots, yeah, it's just. So honestly, I feel like LeBlanc should be kind of charging the charge shot more too. Like, obviously, it's working out, but I think having like a mid to 75% charge shot at all times would kind of be ideal.
I think that was the start of K-Rool grab, so very good timing on that jab.
All right, but
All right.
Finally, like
we
adapting
go.
by like just holding the charge shot in front of him, like then waiting for what K-Rool wants to do, as opposed to like I'm gonna like predict when you're gonna get up right there.
Drifts right into the grab. Not a great position to be in from LeBlanc, but all right, gets around it this time.
there it is. It just
Did that
not
break
only,
armor?
Not only did
It
it beat
didn't
the
break
crown,
armor.
it just beat his armor too.
Yeah.
It's a really
if
good
it
option.
broke armor, it would have just like been a shield break animation basically.
Side B is not belly armor. That's the only one that's
Yeah.
Normal
He just has
armor, for lack of a better
traditional
term, yeah.
armor, like heavy armor. Okay, low key, RAS waves with a kill there.
This could be a rough situation. Whoa!
Okay, that was
Very brave from LeBlanc not to
That's a good
pummel.
beat. Nice.
Good mix up on the
She likes
match
the
right
scene. Shows the
Yeah.
matchup awareness.
there. There's another down throw. They're just better being up tilt right after.
Yep. Yep.
I thought it was gonna go another downer right there.
Yep. Covers himself from the down air though. Oh!
That's,
Not ready for the Randy counter.
As you can tell, LeBlanc committed. I can't believe that grabbed. You know what? I'll take that trade. That was like 30
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
For the
looking
crown.
For 808 because that crown is not on him right now.
Gets it back and lands with fair. I think one of the reasons, I think LeBlanc isn't full charging these charge shots because he doesn't want to give an opportunity for him to accept his footing with the projectiles. But I do agree with Cafe. He could be using that opportunity more.
That Samus neutral are just like, even if it's technically hitting the wrong way, it'll just hit you.
Move is so
Yeah.
messed up.
I feel like they gave it that crazy hitbox so they didn't want it to feel like a nerf from her old nair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely overcompensated. That move is so
There we go.
aggressive.
Punishes the regrab finally. To give him a pretty substantial lead on this game 5.
Okay, and is it? Wait, it.
There's no way.
There,
I don't
that's
think he's
it. Oh no.
no.
Dude,
Okay.
he's so fat.
Yeah,
That
if it
and,
was,
like,
with
the
any
eye.
more rage, it would have been
Yeah.
dead.
I was afraid he would be able to nair trade up on that up
No,
B.
I wouldn't have popped out like that.
Okay, wait, but 808 kind of turning up right now, getting some damage.
Okay.
Stacking up good
That
damage.
move
None of
is
these
so
are.
good versus the crown. That's like K-Rool's main neutral tool, and it kind of just negates it. Yeah,
Wanted to up smash right
think-
there, just not gonna get
I
it.
think definitely Benoit just kind of clicked
Oh!
with how this matchup's supposed to go, and yeah, just a lot more comfortable. Just went straight off stage. And
And he gets the timing there. It's a really.
This is really
808
tough
hasn't felt in
for
control
808 to
since the
come
second
out.
stock.
Yeah, and that's going to be not it.
It's not going to do it, but this is a long time to live at 150 against Samus.
Yeah, it's
to
gonna
win this game.
It would take a lot. And
that's going to do it again?
Benoit takes it in a hot Game 5 set.
Wow.
He really,
hear the
he
voice of
finally
the
caught his
school.